Hi knitters, so today I'm here to show you how to do the twisted rib one by one, knitting back and forth or flat. Okay, so here is the example of my twisted rib. So this would be the public side of it, and you can tell that my knitted stitches are twisted. They cross like a little cable, each one of them, but the back, it's a regular ribbing. Okay, that's not non-public side, I think, because the advantage of this twisted rib is that it's pretty. And again, look like you made little cables. So let me show you how you do that. Row number 1 are with the public side facing. You would knit through the back loop. So what I do to do this in the very first stitch is I dive my right hand needle under the yarn and pull everything through the back. See? So now, even you can do this. You can bring the yarn through the back and put your needle here. I insert in the back loop with my thumb by flick and I pull it through. If you have seen me doing the SSK, it's the same idea, and then purl 1. Again, now this is easier because as I bring this yarn behind the right hand needle, I already bring everything through the back. Insert my needle in the back loop and knit through the back loop and purl 1. So I'm going to do the entire row for you. You can see how I move the yarn, go through the back loop of the knit stitch, pull through the back, purl 1. Go into the back, knit that stitch through the back loop, purl 1. Let me show, I'm gonna exaggerate here, put the yarn behind. I flip and go and show you how to knit through the back loop and purl 1. Knit through the back loop and so on. Now I'm getting a little faster here. Knit through the back loop, purl 1, knit through the back loop. And by the way, I cast on an even number of stitches, okay? Because you have pairs of stitches. This is purl 1, knit through the back loop, purl 1, knit through the back loop without splitting the yarn, purl 1, and so on. I'm gonna finish this row and turn and show you row number 2, or non-public side. Knit through the back loop, purl 1, turn. So now when you turn, like I said, this is like a regular ribbing, but the way you're going to work this is knit 1, and now you're going to purl through the back loop to keep twisting that stitch there. So how do you do a purl through the back loop? You go into the back loop from back to front and purl that stitch. And now you knit 1 regularly. Again, go in the back loop from back to front and purl that stitch and knit 1. Show slowly once again. You go from back to front in the back loop of that stitch and purl. So you're purling through the back loop and you are twisting that stitch as you work. Knit 1, purl through the back loop, knit 1, and I'll finish this row. So you can see several times how I do that. Knit, purl through the back loop, knit 1, go into the back, back to front, purl. See, the movement of my thumb is exactly like a regular purl. Wrap the yarn counterclockwise, knit 1, and I'll finish this row and show you again both public and non-public side. And I'll show you a little problem that I had doing this, just a sample, but I know how to avoid it. Easy to avoid. Oops, did I pull through the back loop? I don't think so. I'll go back here, pull through the back loop, knit one, pull through the back loop. So now again, if you see my sample, it's very pretty. It's very, very elegant. But look what happened on my side here. See, this side, this edge is very nice and tidy. But this one that I purled the last stitch, the purls are super tight, but the knits are loose. So you have one small, one big, one small, one big. And I don't want this to happen. So what I would do, if this was my sweater or something, of course, because it's flat, eventually I'm going to sew at the edges. I would knit this stitch regularly. Increase your stitches by 1 or 2 on each edge and do like edge stitches, and then start your twisted rib so you get rid of this edge. This one doesn't bother me as much, but if I add edge stitch here, I would add an edge stitch there too and make both edges pretty with just regular knits and purls, and keep the twisted ribbing in the center. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Let me know if you have questions. Just put your comments. Subscribe to my channel, activate the little bell there, and I'll talk to you soon.